4 months later, and just 80 kilometres away from one of the worst mass shootings in US history, President Obama again made a plea for stricter gun laws.
It's time to restore the ban on military-style assault weapons and a 10-round limit for magazines to make it harder for a gunman to fire 154 bullets into his victims in less than 5 minutes. Let's put that to a vote.
Among the audience were parents of some of the children murdered by Adam Lanza. Last December, he opened fire with an assault rifle at a school in nearby Newtown, killing 20 children and 6 adults. But these aren't the people Mr Obama needs to convince about tighter legislation. The Newtown massacre certainly reignited the debate about gun control, the country's failing mental health system and the constitutional right to bear arms. But while opinion polls consistently show about 90% of Americans support background checks for everyone trying to buy a weapon, members of Congress, including some in President Obama's party, aren't so sure. Opponents and powerful pro-gun groups like the National Rifle Association say the White House is penalising legal gun owners when the real problem is criminals and the mentally ill.
This is not about me. This is not about politics. This is about doing the right thing for all the families who are here that have been torn apart by gun violence.
But for Reverend Kevin Brown, none of it goes far enough.
You can keep talking about guns, 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 guns all you want. No.
He says America's gun culture must be addressed and restrictions placed on all guns, not just assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
That has no effect over here because we're being victimized by thugs with handguns. So the bills that they're advocating for, it has no significant bearing on our urban community.
Reverend Brown says in his neighbourhood in downtown Hartford, it's Newtown every day. In his speech, President Obama promised Newtown, and I quote, "We will not walk away from the promises we've made. We are just as determined as ever to do what needs to be done. It will soon become clear whether we includes the US Congress." Kath Turner, Al Jazeera, Hartford, Connecticut.